DIY for. So are you somebody who also holds on to t-shirts for way too long and they're kind of like borderline gross? Well, if you have a couple of those in your closet, like I did, yes, I'm guilty of it, I'm gonna show you how you can spring new life into those t-shirts, get rid of the gross part of it, and turn it into something really useful. And it is actually a really simple DIY, so let's hop into it. So all you need is an old t-shirt and a rotary cutter and a cutting mat. Forget the ruler and the marker there. You don't need them. So are you ready for this grossness? Oh, it's embarrassing that I actually was still wearing this t-shirt. Yeah, the armpits are gross. So first things first, we're just gonna go ahead and cut those right out. So essentially just cutting out the sleeve and all the grossness. Take that sleeve, put it on the opposite one, and then that way you have the exact same cut. And really, you can now just use this as a new kind of loose-fitting tank top if you wanted. But now we're gonna make our bag. So this, in my mind, was the best way to do it. So wrong. I put a cutting mat in between the two layers of fabric, and I started using this little kind of like X-Acto knife to cut these slits in it. Oh my gosh, it takes forever. Don't do what I did. Much smarter way, use the rotary cutter. Honestly, cuts it in half how long you're gonna be doing this. This still though isn't the smartest way to do this project because for whatever reason, I thought I'm gonna separate the front fabric from the back fabric. Don't do that. I realized the end of this project, just cut through both layers at the exact same time. Seriously. So anyways, as you can see, these are about 1 inch cuts and I'm spacing them about 2 inches apart. Here I'm doing them in rows and then you're kind of going in between each row. It's really easy and quick once you kind of do it this way with the rotary cutter and space it out quite quickly. There's no way I was going to be measuring that. So as you can see, I haven't taken the holes all the way to the bottom. That is because I just trimmed off the tail end of that t-shirt there. And what we're going to do is create a few tassels at the bottom so we can tie up the bottom of our bag. So with your rotary cutter, you're just gonna go ahead and cut through both layers of fabric and create a few of these little strips, tassels at the bottom. You can make these as long or as short as you want. I wouldn't make them any shorter than I did though. It was a little difficult to tie. So essentially you're just taking the ties that are opposite each other from the front and the back of the bag and simply just tying them together in 2 knots, I would suggest. It's that easy. So what you can do is have the tassels hang on the outside like I've done here, or if you want them on the inside and just have knots along the bottom, keep your shirt inside out and then knot it that way and then take it out right side out. So I still thought it kind of looked like a t-shirt, so I went ahead and I cut off the collar of the shirt and that way the front and the back are the same size as well. And really that's it. You have yourself a new cute little bag. So let me know what you thought of that overall look. It's not quite the aesthetic I thought it would be when I originally thought up this DIY, but I do think it is quite similar to those produce bags that seem to be really popular right now, and it's really quite easy to make. Once you do it right, because I totally did it wrong to start and made way more work for myself. But this is something you can easily do with a ton of different t-shirts you might already own and create kind of like a whole little grocery shopping bag kit for yourself. So if you enjoyed this DIY, give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe. I make a new video every single Wednesday and that's it. I'll talk to you next week. Cheers.